During the month of April, Today in Bermuda has partnered with Tomorrow's Voices, Bermuda's Early Autism Intervention Center, to celebrate Autism Awareness Month. In this special video segment, I speak with Ms. Selessia, a mother of 2 autistic sons. Today, she reflects on what it's like raising these boys in this community. Let's start with Sincere. When did you realize, or when was it realized that Sincere was autistic?
Well, he was in child development program because he was a preemie, and Miss one of the Portage Rockers, she had said, "Have you ever considered that Sincere has autism?" I was like, "No."
How old was he then?
He was 2. I was like, "No." And so she gave me a little checklist and the article describing. I heard of autism, never knew what it was until it was brought up. And he was doing the signs. He was flapping, spinning, like car toys with the wheels spinning, running in circles and repeating stuff. So after that, I told his doctor, and we got suggested to go away to get tested.
And how did you feel when he was diagnosed?
I sort of prepped myself. I did all the internet Googling. I'm a Google mom, I call it. And so it was just, okay, I knew it because I read up on it. So it didn't hit me as hard as I thought it would.
Did it disappoint you?
No, not at all.
Now, you have Dante, who is 3. Were you able to see things quicker with Dante than you were with Sincere?
Well, during the process of Sincere having to go away and get tested, before he went away, it was like a 6-month wait. I started to notice that Dante was doing similar things. And so it happened when we was away getting tested. Dante was sitting in the room and the doctors picked up on it, and he ended up getting tested the next day.
To come back knowing that you have 2 sons.
Yeah.
Did that not impact you in any way? Have you ever said, why me?
Not at first, but it's times I've been in the grocery store and I have people staring at my children and mumbling to each other, "That child needs a good beating. Oh, those children are so rude," and telling my child behave to me. And it's times like that I'm left at the grocery store and I just go in the car and start crying. Sorry. But like, people don't understand, and if I was to tell them, they're like, "Oh, they don't look autistic. Autism doesn't have a look." So
now, are they on different parts of the autism spectrum?
yeah, they're both different. With Sincere, he's more sociable. His speech is getting there. He's willing to learn. Dante, he's totally nonverbal. I mean, he makes noises, but no words. He doesn't like others, so there's sort of like opposites.
Now, let's go back. You said that at times you've been resolved to tears. What do you want people to understand the most when, not just your sons, but any children who may be autistic, they may not even know they're autistic? What would you say to those people?
It's not really, it's for any parent. If you see a parent in the store with the child or in public and you may think the child's being rude, it's not necessarily the rude, so sometimes you should watch your comments. They're very hurtful. And understand that each child is different, not every child is the same.
Now, you talked about previously about Tomorrow's Voices, that your boys were being serviced there, but due to financial constraints, you had to pull them out. But there are schools now within the school system that have the ASD classes, for example. Is Sincere in one of those classes?
He is at Patrick Primary in the Active Awareness class with Miss Train. It's an excellent class, but I think I haven't been to all the classes, but I think they could benefit more from government being more supportive, financially, equip them with stuff to learn. Sorry.
Were there not any ways that financially, like any sort of bursary or scholarship that you could have received in order for the boys to remain at Tomorrow's Voices?
I've heard of committee of 25, I think. I'm I just recently heard about it, so I'm looking into that, but I still need more information. Again, as autism awareness, you don't know this stuff. I didn't know about autism until someone told me to check my son for it. So I think autism awareness is very important, especially in Bermuda.
But how important are organizations, in your opinion, like Tomorrow's Voices and other organizations that cater to people on the autism spectrum?
Okay. You've heard stories of someone with autism and how they not really overcome, but they made great progress with early intervention. Bermuda needs to offer more early intervention, like Tomorrow's Voices, or even sponsor them more, because children can really benefit from it, but they're not able to give each child the full recommended hours. Like, my kids are supposed to get 30 hours a week, and I'm not sure exactly how much children in Bermuda have autism, but Tomorrow's Voices can help every child because of funding. And
do you wish that they could?
I wish they could. I wish government would see the importance of it. The early intervention could prevent a lot of older children from not being able to function in daily adult living.
Now, under the circumstances, what are your dreams for your boys?
I know people always say about the children, I want them to be a doctor, or I sit home and worry about if my child will get married. Are they going to get married? Am I going to be a grandma? If something happens to me, is someone going to take care of my children? It's like that stuff I think about.